Spider room, check. Every haunted house needs one. Every haunted house has one, and now so do we. Hopping right on that haunted house bandwagon. Ow! What is the cast of Annie doing here? Hey, welcome back to House Flipper, the game where you buy houses and do shit to them and then sell them again. But this time with a twist. We're going to build a monument to haunted houses. And of course, to build a monument to anything, you need a lot of capital. So I went ahead and hacked the game and gave myself $61 million. And with that kind of money, really the sky's the limit. But why even let the sky be the limit, folks? That's right. Why not go to goddamn space? House on the moon.
I'll take your entire stock!
We're gonna buy the house on the moon and we're gonna convert it into the best haunted house this side of the Mississippi. And by this side, I mean the side that faces space. Okay, and here we are. Oh, and sure enough, wait, I can, what? Oh, stay. You have to, you take the Cybertruck back to Earth. I see. So they made a lot of upgrades to the firmware on the Cybertruck since that announcement, huh? You can just fly it right back to Earth. Pretty incredible. HFX Moon Facility. Of course, today that stands for Have Fun Extreme. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it either. And here's our house. Look at this, you guys. Wow. Awesome. Oh, good. Good. So that's, everything's still dirty. That's good. We have sort of a modern kitchen setup. Looks like a Frigidaire fridge. Rolling office chairs at the dining room table for some reason. Striped bedding. God, why even make any changes to this house, honestly? I'm shaking in my boots at this shit. And around the back, what better than a bunch of, a bunch of trees that we've planted in tubes. The house sucks, okay? Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, it sucks. But by the end of this video, it's going to be truly terrifying. I think the best way to do this, we gotta start with a clean slate. We can't just jump into this already clearly lived in and, I guess, shat on house. So we probably should go ahead and clean it up. So I'm not gonna make you watch all that. Fast forward to a clean house. Bing. Oh, wow. Isn't that cool? It's all clean. Everything is just spotless. I accidentally sold this. I forget what was in that spot, but it's gone now forever. So what does it matter? Pantry's completely clean, everything spotless, but of course, we're turning this into a horror house, a haunted house, a haunted horror house. So we want things to be a lot spookier than they presently are, and that is where, folks, we dive in to the store. The door is important because this really sets the tone. You know, people first showing up to your haunted house, they want to see a spooky door. That's kind of vampire-y. Yeah, this looks like a vampire door. Should we go with a vampire theme? Vampires in space. Oh my God, sounds like a Michael Bay movie. Oh, you can change the color of each individual wooden panel. What? Now that's a horror. That's a door of horror right there. A horror door. Oh shoot, they're not gonna fit in these enormous frames. Can I get rid of these? Oh no, you can't change out these doors. We just gotta work around the doors. We gotta work around the doors. We can do that. Okay, what's the second step? Well, it's way too bright in here. These walls are definitely designed to bring the outside in. We don't want that. I want it to be dark and dingy, so we gotta replace this wall color. I think that's gonna be our first move. What's the scariest paint available on the market? Oh my, it's like they intended for me to do this. So that should be enough paint. Let's get moving on this, huh? Oh my God, this is going to be a Dracula house, dude. This is gonna look so good. This is also going to take me so feverishly long to do. What's a good painting song? Hey Google, play Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay, playing Earth, Wind, and Fire on Spotify.
Hell yeah. Hey Google, how long does it take on average to paint a house?
An average size house will take an average of 3 to 4 days to paint with a team of 2 to 3 people.
Well, I'm fucked. Only a really long time later, and we have every wall in the entire place bloody red. So we're making progress. Now, I think the best way to approach this is to go room by room. So we're gonna assess what normal people would think, oh, belongs in this room, and then reassess it as a haunted house room, right? So first things first, you're not gonna find these prissy barn doors in any haunted horror haunt house I've seen. Bang! Get the hell out of here. And a bathroom in general, what is this? This is a weird, like, is this supposed to be a house? Like, this looks like a public restroom. No bathrooms in haunted houses, unless they're bloody, gross, bloody bathrooms. Everyone's pissed about it. 2 bathrooms are our minimum. No bathroom? You gotta be kidding me. Everyone hates that I'm doing this. All right, so now that the bathroom's been taken out, we need to convert this into the haunted house equivalent of a bathroom. So this is going to be the emergency bat room. Every door is too open in here as well. I mean, you can't have a glass door that you can look through in a haunted house because you want angles to be sort of distorted. You don't want people to have clear vision through the house. So let's get rid of all these doors. These are the wrong doors to have. And let's start replacing those doors again with our tried and true reinforced door. Beautiful. Okay, now these major portions are closed off, completely invisible. You never know what's gonna happen on the other side of these doors. You're walking in, it's a complete shock. You know, it's gonna be a ritualistic thing going on in this room. We're gonna have these two scarecrows. They're sort of performing a ritual. Now, what is the ritual, I hear you ask? Easy. They're trying to remove the curse from this doll. 3D gray ceramic tiles, huh? What does that look like? Oh, yeah, that's a dungeon, baby. This is dungeon flooring for real. Who would ever actually buy this for their house, actually? Unless it was a dungeon house, in which case I totally understand. That is, this is Legend of Zelda boss floor. Oh, shit, I left a stain in this corner. It looks like blood, though. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, perfect. Now we have a thoroughly dungeon aesthetic going on in here. You walk to the right, haunted doll that's being exorcised by two scarecrows, and only getting past that doll can you get the zombie removing bat. Now the pantries, obviously there's no food in a haunted house. You can't have nourishment in a haunted house, so we're gonna replace that with a trick pantry. So you start to get hungry, you're like, oh, certainly the pantry's right across from the kitchen, right? Well, I hope you're hungry for brains. Oh, God, I'm lightheaded again. Oh, wow. Okay, anyway, yeah, it's like brains. There's our pantry. Very scary. Very, very scary. Let's close that and never open it again. Let's redesign our kitchen here. So this certainly isn't going to work as our dining room table. We need something much more gothic. So let's see. Yeah, that's a spooky design that also kind of looks like a bandana. So, of course, we need to get our candelabra, which will go smack dab in the center of the table. The lights are on in that. I want it to be as spooky as possible. Oh, yeah, that's looking really good. That's looking very, very good. Definitely not bad. Could be better, but definitely not bad. All right, so that's looking nice and spooky. Oh my God, this is just already coming together. We're gonna add some hanging bats. We're gonna add some hanging bats to the dining room. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's terrifying. God, I've never been so scared, dude. And there we go. Off right by the spooky vampire bats dining room table, we have a shrine. A shrine to our dearly beloved. Who is it, you ask? I don't know. It's just a stock photo, but it's scary that someone's dead. Someone's dead here, and that's the idea. You can't really have a kitchen in a haunted house. You know, kitchens are such a domestic thing. Vampires, of course, they drink blood. So I think we need to totally rework this whole kitchen situation. I'm just gonna build some walls up right here so that we can really seal off this room from the rest of the house because I want it to really feel isolated. You'll see why in just a second. Okay, so we completely forgot the kitchen. Forget the kitchen. Of course, we're not preparing any food. This is a haunted house full of vampires. And what vampires need? Food? No. Torture chamber? Absolutely. So we put a torture chamber in. It's got all the essentials. Chainsaws ready to go. That's sort of in arm's reach as soon as you open the door there. This is where they sit, of course. Let me just... I cannot do it now. So, you know, my character's clearly privy to the fact that this is a torture chair. Over here on this nice nightstand, which of course doubles up. It's a heart, so you can kind of... The person being tortured can sort of watch themselves. It's really f***ed up. It's really a f***ed up thing. And then we've also got knives. This is a spoon for, you know, get creative. Get creative with what that's for. You've also got a gun, and if that isn't enough of a gun, you've also got these guns, and, you know, shovel. Once the job's done, you take them out back, you get the thing, you get it knocked out. You know what I mean? Torture chamber is in place. That's awesome. I've been waiting to set that up. Now, the bedroom. Now, of course, I like the idea that this is where the bedroom goes. We don't need lights, don't need AC. None of that is very useful to vampires. This could still be the bedroom, but of course, this being a haunted house, got to mix things up a little bit. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And there we go. And we're just like that. We are setting it up for... Now I can sleep peacefully, says that guy as I'm putting down vampire coffins. So that man's a vampire for sure. You know, even vampires get bored sometimes. So I think it's important to give them a little bit of entertainment. Boom. Maybe they catch up on The Bachelor. You know, that's coming up. Whatever the case may be, they do it as a family, you know, referring back to the fact that this could really be a beautiful rental property. Is that turning lights on? Oh, yeah, no, we can't have that. All right, so there it is. Your entrance to the master bedroom. All of the vampires sleeping in here, each and every every night, nice and cozy. They never want you to come in there. Of course, you're gonna wake them from their eternal slumber. Ironic though, they've got a sense of humor. They say welcome. Now that we added this extra wall to sort of seal off the torture chamber, I feel like we need something here. Sometimes you gotta be a little hand over fist with these things. You gotta be a little bit heavy-handed about this kind of— Oh God! What? What? Why? Where? No, that's fine. I wanted that to happen. I'll let you guys go about your business. Is that one still? Okay. Are you looking for her? She's in there. That leaves only one room, folks, and it is a blank canvas. And finally, folks, picture this. They've done the entire haunted house. They finally get to the end. They're like, certainly the last room has got a bathroom, right? I've got to rush inside. I've got to pee. You open it up. Whoops, that's the spider room, you big idiot. This is the room full of spiders, duh. Spider room check. Every haunted house needs one. Every haunted house has one, and now so do we. Hopping right on that haunted house bandwagon. Ow! No! Nope. No, you cut that out right now. You stop. She's in there. She's in right there. There wouldn't be planters in a haunted house garden, so we're just gonna fully get rid of these. In their place, I can only think of one thing, folks. Now, of course, you know, we want this to be a trap, right? This is a vampire's house, so we don't want people immediately knowing that they're in danger, so we need to hide all the extra spooky stuff around the back of the house. So use this space here. Could you even think of a better place to bury the corpses, folks? I don't think so. Coffin, just sort of leading to the door, actually, just so, you know, sort of assembly line the coffin process, I think, would be the smartest way to go about this. Just gonna sprinkle around some ghosts. You know, you just want to keep it a little bit haunted, just a teensy bit. Definitely just dabbed. That doll absolutely just did dab, so that's good. God, how much I'd love to die here, you know? All right, folks, and I think that's it. That is a beautiful makeover. I mean, absolutely stunning. You know, you're really terrified standing in here, aren't you? All right, so now comes the real trap, you guys. This is the real trick. We gotta sell the house. You know, we've had our time with it. We've had our fun. I think it's been a beautiful renovation. I think someone's going to be very happy moving their family into this house. The flip side of that also, this is a very good way to identify vampires, you know, because no one but a vampire would ever buy this house. So let's find out who is a vampire, okay? It's time, baby. Boom. Oh my God, look at these bids. Oh my God, Dolan Trusk. It even sounds like a vampire's name. Holy hell, he wants it for $643,000. We profited $166,000. I gotta be honest with you. We're gonna negotiate this. I think you're probably gonna have to increase that for me by at least 40. I'm gonna need at least 40. Come on up, Dolan. He just increased it by $40,000. And here's the before and after. Look at that makeover. The bedroom, forget about it. That's a bedroom fit for kings if the kings are vampires. The hallway, forget about it. Ghosts, haunt that shit. The bathroom, don't need it. Put a damn jack-o'-lantern in there. The front, forget about it, clean it up, throw some tombstones in the back. Thanks so much for watching the spooky edition of House Flipper. If you had a good time watching this video, do please leave me a like. It helps me out a ton. If you really liked it, consider subscribing for more content from me, Barack St. Clair. And until next time, don't forget to fly all the way to the moon. That's it. Just don't fly to the moon.